Today we're going to be taking a look at the 70th anniversary reprint edition by HarperCollins of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. First, let's take a look at the beautiful dust jacket. It is made to fit the popular hardback editions of The Lord of the Rings, The Silmarillion, The Unfinished Tales, and The History of the Hobbit, which also feature Tolkien's cover illustrations. It is just astounding. The dust jacket is slightly matte, with a paper-like texture, but it's very sturdy, and you can see here that it has a glossy finish inside. So it's very strong and high quality. The design, done by Tolkien himself, is made in such a way that in the spine of the book we have the long road through the forest to the lonely mountain. Then the back and front covers contrast with each other. On the front we have they, light, and the good eagles. On the back we have night, darkness, and the bad dragon. In this edition, the sun and dragon are red, but it was not so in the first edition, now reprinted in the facsimile edition. This edition shows what was Tolkien's original wish, which was dropped in the first edition due to high printing costs. Now let's take a look at the book in itself. The book is hardcover, simple black cloth-like material. The spine has Tolkien's initials, as always, the title, and the author, of course, and then HarperCollins logo. All is in shiny copper. The only objection that I have to this edition is that it is glued and not sun-bound. This was a huge disappointment, as I didn't know this before buying it. However, the other features that we will see in a moment make it worth it. I will put now the dust jacket back on. Now we can take a look inside. First, the maps. These are very high quality maps and they resemble antique maps with the beige color touch. We have Thor's map in the front, and here in the back we have Wilderland. Moreover, there are 14 drawings and illustrations, some in color and some black and white, which are either in glossy paper or on normal paper. Here we have the index. It is very high quality. This edition starts with a preface by Christopher Tolkien, which was first published in the edition of 1987, which was made to commemorate the 50th anniversary. It also includes the note on the text by Douglas Anderson, who is the author of The Annotated Hobbit. This note was introduced in the edition of 2001. Here we are told that this copy is the closest possible to Tolkien's thought. This edition was first published in 2007, but it is based on the reset edition of 2005, which includes, as I have just said, the most up-to-date corrections. The book ends with the first chapter of The Lord of the Rings. It makes a total of 300 pages. The reading is made very pleasant, with a nice font and good size and letter spacing. Also, the paper is broken white color, and the pages have a good thickness. All in all, it is a very good edition to have, in my opinion. The only objection, as I have said before, is that it is glued, which is a pity. I hope you enjoyed this review and that it was helpful.